Say it with me. If the war is spiritual, then shooting back is being still. If the war is spiritual, then shooting back is being still. So who really shooting back then? Because I know for a fact that is a fact. I know for a fact that is a fact. I'm telling you now, I know that that's the truth. Because of this. Fun fact, another fact. Just because I study and I can tell you, you can know now. The way we process time is with dopamine. The way we process time is with our eyes and blinking. When we're on our phone, it increases the rate of our blinking. When we're on our phones, it changes our breath. So if time is perceived by the mind by how many blinks you give, and the phone increases our blinks and decreases our focus, then time is being again altered. See, we're on the Gregorian calendar already. We are in Roman time, or on a Roman calendar. They made 13 months into 12. The turtle's back has 13. Ours, the moon has 13 sides. Blah, blah, blah. Like, come on. So what I'm here to say is simply, a Roman, only 1,500 years ago, changed the time, changed our months from 12 to 13. This is why Ethiopia has 13 months, and this is why Ethiopia, let's look at the date of Ethiopia. What's the date in Ethiopia? Like, why do they have their own date? Ethiopian calendar day is 2016. Today in Ethiopia, it is July. It's July or June. Man, they got different type of calendar. That was weird to even look at. Okay, the date in Ethiopia is, they got this in another language. My Lord. Y'all. Ethiopian calendar. So it's July 14th, 2016. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. These people are 10, they're 8 years behind us. So come on, and they got 13 months. Come on, I'm not playing around. I'm not about to be. Anyway, so I'm not going to go further than that because that's obvious stuff we're talking about. So let's go back to the original statement. If war is spiritual, then being still is shooting back. Because I know I'm being attacked. I know I know that if you're anointed, if I'm anointed, that's why they're all anointed. The homeless are not homeless, they're anointed. And if we looked at them as the anointed ones, I think that we would probably have a different world. Like if we just inverted everything and was like, you know what? The homeless are going to be the people that we go to for guidance and wisdom. When I was a child, I used to sit and talk with homeless people all the time. I don't know why. And this is like high school. This is not child. This is like middle school, high school. I just started talking to homeless people, and that culminated into me spending literally a year and a half in Dallas, Texas, with the hardest, most drugged out, strongest, most beautiful people in the world. And I was able to spend time with them while they live their life. And I realized that when I drink wine, that's the same thing as when they do meth. We're all the same. Everybody's the same. It's just my wine is his meth. You know what I'm saying? It's really that simple. It's really that simple. And a first principle type of thinking, this whole thing is just everyone doing their thing, except it's at different levels and different intensities. And if we were to respect each other's levels and intensities and not shame it or bring guilt, instead bring love and light to it and bring them into the community, it's like the further you try to push away from the community brings you even closer and closer into the nucleus, into the black hole, into the center of it. In Africa, I'm reading this book right now that talks about our culture. Hey, we didn't exclude it. Jail and prison was stupid. They were like, why would we take someone out of society? That makes no sense. We didn't do that. we used to handle disputes with proverbs. We have to realize that we were all once Jesus. We were all once Buddha. What does that mean? That means the Christ consciousness isn't something that is something new. The Christ consciousness was something that a whole tribe used to have. There's a old people called the Sumerians. These people didn't have any deities. These people just walked around and breathed. They didn't pray to no thing or no person or place, you know? They just lived a good life. These people were basically all Buddha. And that's why Buddha and Jesus are so big. And that's why they prop them up on these pedestals. These niggas ain't shit. Yeah, I said it. Interesting, right? Except Jesus would say the same thing. He would say, I am nothing. That's why that man was on a fucking cross, supposedly for us. Because he knew I am nothing. I'm just a sacrifice. We are all sacrifices for each other. So, with that being said, you are Buddha, you are Jesus, you are Muhammad. And if you put yourself on that pedestal and then put the homeless on that pedestal, then all of a sudden everyone starts to look equal. So, with that being said, we have to realize that our people used to have to read a book. Man, the Negro Bible. Y'all ever heard of that? The Negro Bible had 90% of the Hebrew scriptures taken out and 50% of the New Testament taken out with much stuff redacted. They took out Exodus. Why would they take out Exodus? Because Exodus is about freedom, it's about coming alive. They put in there Titus, 2.9 that says, you must be a graceful servant when you are a slave. You must enjoy and do it with gratitude. Come on. They take us, they rip away our tongue, they take our names, they take our families, they destroy us, they force us to learn a language, and then they give us a book. All these people that we used to, not we, and this is me speaking from the enemy's perspective. All these people that the enemy, Willie Lynch, used to kill and beat and whip for trying to learn how to read. Now all of a sudden, y'all just gonna come let me read and then get baptized? And the thing is, these abolitionists who are trying to make us free, these fucking abolitionists, bro. That's why when someone says, intention does not decide who's foe and friend, because my intention would be to love you, and I can love you and kill the fuck out of you. How many niggas kill their families? Do you know that most SWAT calls, when I was doing my APD thing, I learned that most SWAT calls are domestic. And when I heard that, I became intensely angered. And I had to ask a SWAT because I was on a compound and I was looking at all of them. Why are there no preventive measures? Why are we just trying to bust in people's places and kill them? Why can't we just stop this shit before it happens by giving that nigga a massage on us? Simple, bro. That's because no one gives a fuck about us. And there's no justice, there's just us. So we can't expect them to, So with that being said, it's simple, bro. It's all so simple. We have to solve our own problems. We have to heal ourselves from the inside ourselves. We have to take control of the texture and the details of us. And it's a weird world. I want to switch topics right quick and talk about this Kendrick Lamar Drake thing. Kendrick Lamar and Drake are equivalent to Trump and Biden. They're both evil. I'm gonna tell you why. It's not about who is versus who. That's why intention is not friend or foe, because I can, again, love you and kill you. It's not about intention. It's about, what am I doing? What am I actually creating tangibly in this world? What is it leaving after, before, and now? What did I just manifest? Abracadabra, I speak and so it shall be. So if I make an atomic bomb or something like that, and it's looked at as positive, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, okay, woo, everyone was celebrating. The people who dropped that thing, it was positive, except it wasn't. It was horrible for everyone, the whole world. So with that being said, when we think about what is being permitted to be expressed publicly and what our leaders and influencers are saying, and then we look at someone like Kendrick, who's so quote unquote conscious that he is defending so-called us because they are not like, and then he pushes out and makes and promotes tangibly the experience and existence of the manifestation of a truth that is everywhere, and that is pedophilia. That is the horrible things that are happening out here that we must educate ourselves on. Except I'm not happy about this because fuck talking about the reality. I hear Kendrick going on concerts. I see the song, and I was bumping the song, and I had to kind of just sit back and think and look around. Like, this nigga is saying, and he's trying to strike a chord, and it's probably, I can't even believe that I can say that, and you know what I'm about to say, and that's the problem. Kendrick made that a reality in the atmosphere so that it can be accepted in mass from everyone that it's happening to, with the boogeyman being Drake, except they're all in this together. It's all about the fact that we have to stop looking at this so on the ground. We're gonna get slaughtered if we fucking keep doing that shit. Stop listening to the song. Stop looking at the fucking video. Stop looking at the face. Stop looking at the influencer, the name, and what they are supposed to represent. Because if I remember correctly, Biden is responsible for destroying countless black families. And this nigga got all our votes. So it's not about who you were, or it's not even about who you are. It's about what your actions in real time are doing. And under that premise of a standard of judging someone based on what they are putting out in real time, minus what they did in the past, protects us from these false fucking idols. Beware. And I'm telling you, Kendrick ain't no chosen one. Kendrick ain't positive, because to me, if he was, this man is Jesus, in the sense that if he was to text right now, just like if Michael Jackson was to text right now and speak on the fact that, oh no, just text and be like, I'm about to show up, the whole city will come out. They could start a riot and a war right now. They could change the whole world just because of their influence. So the government knows this. So that's why there's a law that prevents certain celebrities from just popping up out of nowhere, because they could start a riot. So what I'm saying is, Kendrick gonna talk about that issue of what's happening to children. Except this motherfucker ain't gonna give us no call to action. This bitch ass nigga ain't gonna give us no ETA saying when this happens, he ain't gonna, come on, bro. Fuck all of the influencers. It's war right now. There's children being bombed to pieces. There are humans being turned into soup and rest their soul. We're going to be dust anyway, so fuck it. It is what it is, except fuck it. You feel that? Come on, man. Come on, man. So any celebrity right now, I mean anyone who is in hip hop, who has a platform, who has over 100,000, whatever, and ain't saying no anti, fuck them. And they could be more afraid than anybody because they really loud, except, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to. Nah, man, they got power, they got money. If he really wanted to, he could go off and have. I don't know. I don't know the world. It's a shitty situation. All I gotta say is that we, as a society, better be ready to ride for somebody, because somebody's gonna have to decide to stand up. And when that person does, if they ain't gonna have a backing from y'all fucking people, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to the ego and the you that prevents one from dying for someone else. You know that thing where you can jump in front of a bullet for someone that you know, that thing, you can do that for a stranger too. And that's when shit starts getting crazy. It's like reverse kamikaze. It's like, we really don't give a fuck about talking and saying the truth because we all saying it. And you could kill all of us, except if you do, then you did that, and that's sick. Except we also need to be real and be like, they can kill all of us. And I think that's probably what they keep trying to promote that Holocaust shit about is because it's like they took a whole bunch of people and just slaughtered them. Slavery was over time. It wasn't as like nightmarish. It was more of like hell. See, Jews had a nightmare. Our people were living in hell. And those are two different things. And that's simply all I got to say about that problem. If anyone was arguing like, oh, they had it worse than us or they had it equal to us, suck my dick, suck my little pinky toe. Or meditate and read books if I want to be positive to you and not be negative. Except, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Don't be stupid, bro. Don't be foolish. I'm foolish sometimes too in certain areas that I don't know. In this area, I know, and I'm not foolish. I'm letting you know if you think that we didn't have it worse or that they even got close to the type of destruction that we have still survived to this day, my nigga, we are not real. We are superhuman. So with that being said, because here's the thing, if you Google it, we're gonna Google it right now. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Maritime slave trade death toll. Look, y'all about to be fucked up. American slave trade death toll. 1.2. I'm about to fuck this shit up. Transatlantic slave trade. This is so funny, bro, because they really just lying to us. Death toll. Thank you. So, man, fuck all these people, bro. You know, everything's gonna equal out. So, the human death toll for the transatlantic. So, look, man, basically they hide the truth by like separating and partitioning things and putting things in boxes that really they all really in one box. So, imagine like the American slave trade, transatlantic slave trade, maritime slave trade is just one little box inside of another box. You know, it's like the Russian doll. You put that together, over 160 million people died. And I learned in school it was only like 1.22 million people died. Last thing I'm gonna say. You want to know how all this translates to right now, into how they're hurting us for real. You want to know what they're doing with us? You want to know who's taking it? You want to know how they playing with us, man? Come on, man. I'm gonna tell y'all. Let me tell you how they playing with us, yo. And I'm not talking about the ways that you think. Just finished working out. Been up since 3. In that phase again. Very fit. Very sore. Need to take an ice bath. Please, give this to yourself, man. My body needs to heal. I have some injuries that not healing, and I gotta take an ice bath. So that's the only thing I do. Like all I do, I just go hard until I tear something, then I tear something, then I take an ice bath. So yeah. That being said, yeah, here's the truth. Here's how they hurting us, y'all. You ready? I mean, it's through politics. That's why policy is so important. You know? At the end of the day, that's why. End of the day, that's why policy is so important. Except media is also important. That's why we all know. And that's why we all know. Okay, so are y'all ready for this? Okay, hopefully y'all still here. Here we go. I'm just gonna Google 2 different data points for you, for your pleasure, for your convenience. We're going to be talking about, okay, y'all know ASS, what that spell? You put an M in front of that. And then we're going to talk about pew, pew. I put those together. That plus that, you know, the things that they be doing in schools, them white boys. So that's the thing. When you think about that word, who do you think about? If you were to imagine in your head who that is, if I was like, those type of shooters, who you see? Like if I was like describing by, oh, I know. Watch this. Grout. Grout. Identify police. Watch this. Grout. Use the gender, race, over the torso, under the torso, and tie. What? Oh, gender, race, under the torso, over the torso, and task. Okay, well, so grout is how you describe someone. You describe the gender, their race, where they're wearing over the torso, where they're wearing under the torso, and what they were doing. So if we were to use grout and describe one of those shooters, those ASS with an M in the front shooters, what would that be? What would be the grout? What would be their gender? What would be their race? The gender would be shit, man or female right now. These dudes, and it will be what? Race. For me personally, it'd be white. Over the torso, they're wearing a baseball cap, fucking little vest, some stupid little army vest. Under the torso, some Walmart fucking khakis and some New Balances with their lame ass. And then what are they doing? Running around doing stupid shit in public places, hurting people. Now, that term has been connected for a long time to them, those people. So why, when you go and you count the ASS with an M in the front, ooting with an S, shooting index, you go to that index and look at the total count for USA MASSSHOOTING, you will see that the number is fucking insane. I'm talking about, okay, watch this, y'all ready for this? The total mass is, hold on. What is it, man? When I tell you, bro, I saw this, I cracked up. I was like, these people really, I caught them. I saw them. I was like, oh, that's what they're doing. Because at some point, there's going to be some secretion. There's going to be some effluvium of material that's going to be collected at some place in this whole matrix that's going to show, this is some bullshit. And there actually is some bullshit being there's actually some excrement. There's actually something happening and it smells. I just don't see it. See, you know, BS is so crazy because you can smell it. It's like, where is it though? It's hiding right in plain sight. And I'm gonna tell you where. I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you, yo. I'm about to say how many of those shootings happened in 2023. Watch this. No, not 2024. Okay, y'all ready for this? Now, I'm on Wikipedia, honestly, except I've gone many places and I've seen number even higher than this and from better sources. The number of shootings in 2023, MASS shootings in 2023. Y'all ready for this number? Y'all ready? 604. Now, let me show you where the lie is. When I go to another, because it's all about, that's why I say intention is not everything. Because if you want to count, you can lie about the count. That's what's happening. So I'm going to go to Mother Jones, MASS shooting index. Watch this, bro, because I'm so mad right now that I have to share it, and then I'm gonna have to do something about it. It's like almost I think I'm gonna sue somebody. Interesting. Somebody getting sued. Somebody's not gonna have to feel some pain. I'm gonna have to hurt people for this. This place says 150 mass shooting, and that's not 2023, y'all. Guess what they count from? They count from 1982 to 2023. The question is, how do we get from over 700 or over 600 MASS shootings in 2023 from one group counting to 150 from over 1982 to 2023. That's over 40 years, and that's another group. What's happening? How are the numbers so different? I'll tell you how. Because instead of calling something gang violence, they've now included it to be something else. You understand what I'm saying? So now gang violence has turned from gang shootings to MASS shootings. And what does that mean? That means now the media can fearmonger and say there's been 300 mass shootings this year and it's not even the end of the year. Oh my God, we're all gonna die. No, nigga, you straight because you live not where that shooting's happening. Because the shootings that they call in MASS shootings now, niggas shooting niggas. So how do you hide the fact that music is destroying us, our people? How do you hide these things? You just tell you the worst thing that's happening from it, you just call it something else. That's why gang violence ain't gang violence anymore. It's MASS shootings. And we have 700 a year from one place, and we have 150 over 40 years from another place. Let me take this call right quick. Greetings. What's up? Okay, what does it say now? Okay, well, just black it out and resell it and just keep moving. That's just, I mean, my bad. My bad, except, I mean, what are you going to do? So just cross it out. I mean, that's not the worst thing that could have happened in regards to labor. That's nothing about safety. That's nothing about how to take it. I mean, two teaspoons. I mean, no one's gonna pour the whole thing in a box or in a. People know how to use powder. I mean, it is my bad because I know how I got mixed up. Is because I thought it was talking about the ounces. Except that's of course, yeah. So that's my bad, my bad. I think for today though, you're gonna just have to go and keep moving forward though. Of course. Yeah. Yeah, those are white, and luckily it's black. So if you market it out, it's almost like it doesn't exist. So maybe when you're done packaging it, you and Tristan can go with black markers and just go through all of them, just black it out. And then, since we're selling most of these on foot, hopefully you're not giving these any retail. I think you should wait on the retail. How many of them? Well, how many precisely? I think that maybe. Well, we also sell on the foot a lot. So, and at the clinic a lot. So these can be on the foot and in the clinic. And then you could just save the powder. Or okay, well, just package it and then put the labels on afterwards, then, Pops. Oh, you put them all on? So how does it look without that? Is that crucial? I mean, I don't like that it's gone. I'm just saying we got to continue. And the product is in there. The product ain't affected. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course. And that again is my bad. I don't like that happened. Again, I understand why that fallacy occurred, and now I understand, where I went wrong. So, okay, well, I'll edit that later. Let's fix that later. Because I'm nowhere near that, and I'm not gonna remember the edit. So, okay, yeah. Well, let's use this as an exercise to move forward. Again, it's my bad. Okay, good. Okay, good. Well, Ashe. Okay, it is what it is. My bad again, though. And let me know if I can help you. Okay, peace. Enjoy. Um, oh, anyway, Ashe. Um, so yeah, somebody's making money off of these bodies. That's why they don't. That's why they don't want us to call it gang violence. So that's, you know what? That's the clue. Holy shit! I feel like Scooby Doo. That's how we know the music industry and the prison industry is the ones that is killing the black man. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's the clue. Because we know it's them. It's like, how? And that's how they made that move and they fucked up. Because it counts off. It counts off. And the definition of it is how I found all this. I was like, what's the definition of MASS shootings? And they're like, one person can be shot, nobody has to die. I'm like, lie. He's like, shut the fuck up. No, bro, a mass shooting is Columbine. We know what a mass shooting is. Get on my face, bro. We ain't about to let them change words. We're not about to let them change definitions. They did this with PTSD. PTSD used to be called shell shock. Homosexuality used to be a disease. I mean, what the fuck? So, fuck all them. Fuck all that. You know, that's it, bro. That's all I gotta say today. That's it. In the strain. Let's do some music. I found this new fucking. I need to practice anyway. I ain't gonna spit. I ain't trying to wake up the whole neighborhood. Y'all probably can't even hear this beat. Hard. It's hard, bro. Y'all need to hear the beat though. Y'all need to hear my flow, my pace, man. Listen to this pace, bro. Hopefully I'm not. It's not be too fast for Mike. So watch this. I love this song. I love this beat, bro. Man, when y'all hear the beat, it's gonna be great. Y'all gonna have to go somewhere else for the beat. I'm gonna release it somewhere. You ain't stressed. You ain't got no rope around your neck. 76 to a body is murder just like Emmett. Take that to his part. That's why I play my part. That's why I'm in the woods getting strong after dark. I'm in the woods getting strong after dark, nigga. I'm with the pharaohs. We ain't start. I'm a rule spirit warrior. I take the drop. Making up. How I can drop. I'm here to remind us that we must keep running laps. Soraya fucking protest Linux on the map. Gotta hit back. Think and move. You said two will call that agent, make the call. You died out. Move on me my anger. Danger pick thing hard before you pull that fucking finger. We Neos. We the ones. Years when for robots having fun. We some bored apes. Our real estate. The soul. Like a body focus. We not eating late. Plans, nigga, on my vans. When we too loud, them cops make they fucking bullets dance. The bigger the nut, the more she cook for lunch. Play on that floor, eat that pussy, make a come. Fuck niggas, death is what I want. But I am not white, I sacrifice my wants, Pharaoh. You went out of this world and sacrifice a nut. Play on that phone, eat that pussy, make a come. But oh, fuck niggas, death is what I want. Man. Anyway, something like that. Man, I'm about to be really out here just talking to niggas, bro. Shit talking. I'm gonna be shit talking, bro. Shit talking, bro. Shit talking. I don't talk, I shit talk. Anyway. So yeah, I love y'all. I really do. I love us. I love everyone. I love everyone. I even love my enemies. For real. End of the day, it's about preserving the species, not even about race. Race is barbaric. Race makes us animals. Race keeps us into little mini gangs. White versus black, black versus blue, blue versus red. Like, fuck all that. Let's get to space. Fuck, have babies, make music, eat good, feed the world, save the world, go travel. Oh, it's like some nigga got, I want to be the biggest one. I want to have the most. Man, fuck you, nigga. We all want the most. Everybody get the most. We share everything. We all have the most. If we share everything, everybody be a billionaire, bro. Fuck them, bro. Fuck this culture. Fuck this Roman Western shit, bro. If I have an enemy, bro, his name is Mark. Ashay, industry.